Is it recording?
Yeah.
There's a time at the bottom, everything?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Everything.
Okay, hello guys. This is another day at codeMghrib. We have with us Abdulatif here and AJ. They just got done coding, so we're gonna talk about a little bit about what they did and also the format of how AJ was assisting Abdulatif. Let's start with Abdulatif. Okay, what did you guys do today in general?
It was like an actualization of what I learned. I think that the most mistakes that I did is that I was not organized when I learned the HTML and CSS. But today I discovered something new, and first something that I learned, and I think that.
Could you explain there, like you said, you were not organized? What do you mean by that?
You know, when you was a beginner and you don't know what is HTML and CSS, you should be like, it's like you should be oriented to learn HTML and CSS. It's like studying. You should have someone who tell you do that and do that and do that and to do not some mistakes that I did. It's like I think being organized is very important to learn HTML and CSS. It's very, very important.
You mean the steps you take?
Exactly.
What to learn first?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't go to CSS before completing HTML.
Yes.
You should complete HTML first and go to CSS.
Yeah, so one thing leads to the other.
Exactly.
Yeah, so take it in baby steps.
Yeah.
Exactly. What were you guys building today?
It was a website.
A website?
It was not very, very, very good, but it's a basics website with image and with links and with all that. So.
What kind of website is it? Like what kind?
Portfolio.
Yeah, it was like a
portfolio site. Yeah. For a web developer or a designer. So.
I think it was for a designer.
Exactly.
For a designer.
It had a bunch of Photoshop images.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. As you were building this today, what are some of the things that crossed your mind in terms of like things you wanted to build or things you were stuck at before? Any moments like that?
Oh, I'm really excited by modern website. Website like when you find a big background and start in the center. I'm really excited by this design. So.
What do you mean by big background? What do you mean? Like a lot of space? You mean?
Yeah, exactly. The modern website. It's like the website of Apple and.
What you mean is it's a minimal UI. The user interface is very light.
Yeah.
Not a lot of stuff on it. Very good space. Yeah, that's UI.
Yeah.
UI, user interface.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So that's what excites you. Yeah.
Because I'm a graphic designer, so I want.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. As a graphic designer, if you pick up really good skills like HTML, CSS particularly, not even JavaScript, HTML, CSS particularly, you can really take your design to another level because the designer part is building the graphics, and the HTML and CSS is literally how a person consumes that UI, how they look at it, how they read this and see this on the page, and those two they come into a marriage between graphic and HTML, CSS. So that's cool. Okay, so AJ, you were assisting him today in doing this. Okay, this is one of the first times that AJ actually has done the entire day.
Yeah, basically.
Assisting someone else. Okay, talk to us a little bit how that experience was.
Is a very good teacher. So.
Yeah. What was he? Okay, that's great.
Yeah. Like a lot of time, in the beginning, I was a bit stressed. Like, man, am I teaching this right? I kept on pausing the video to make sure he really understood it. And it usually right after 8 it started to get just really smooth. Right after lunchtime.
Right after lunchtime. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the highlight. Right after lunchtime, things have become really good.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it just started to become really smooth right after that.
Okay.
No problems in teaching.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys got a rhythm.
Yeah.
And see, okay.
It's because I've already tried it one time before in the TV room.
Yes.
Yeah, and so this time it was a bit, more.
Yeah. Yeah, and this particular concept is at the heart of kind of why we started codeMghrib. Because look, conventional education, you need an academic, a PhD, an expert to teach you. But the truth is that an expert is the farthest person from relating to you in reality.
Exactly.
The person who's the closest to you is a person who's trying to do the same thing, but just a little bit ahead. You know?
I see.
And then I can teach him, and then another person teaches me, and then another person teaches the other person. So it's a hierarchy. And for him to teach you what he's teaching you, he doesn't need to be an expert. For me to teach him what I'm teaching him, I don't need to be an expert. For Kamal to teach someone, he doesn't need to be an expert. But it trickles up, it goes up to the person who has the most knowledge right now. Because look, even if you want to learn these skills today, from a school, from teachers, you simply will not find them. Why? Because there aren't teachers that are qualified fast enough to keep up with the technology. If something just came out in the last 6 months, there are no teachers for it.
Yeah.
The teachers are the people who went.
They wait.
And exactly, the teachers are the people who went and learned the technology themselves and retaught it. Those are the teachers. Okay, as a matter of thinking about it from an unconventional standpoint, if you follow education, you won't be able to learn. What I mean by education is education in the conventional sense, meaning that there's a teacher, there's an institution, and you're receiving. It never works that way. So, so that's good. That's good.
You should have a feedback. It's like a networking. It's like doing a brainstorming.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's like that.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about this thing, man, on the website it says that codeMghrib empowers people to self-learn. Okay? This is our mission. We said we're empowering people to actually self-learn. And one thing that keeps happening each and every time any person is exposed to the product is they feel they can self-learn. And back to education, in education you never feel that. You feel more and more that you have to come back to your teacher. You have to come back to a certain institution to keep learning. And today, that's no longer possible because you need to go and find the information yourself. If you don't, you're simply not going to be updated because schools cannot move fast enough, so back to AJ. What was the most difficult thing in assisting someone? In assisting him to learn, what was the most difficult thing?
I can't really say anything. Aside from his keyboard.
Why is this AZERTY?
On his keyboard, it has Spanish QWERTY.
Yes.
The one they use in Spain.
Yeah.
But the input is AZERTY. So when he presses Q, it comes out as A.
So Spanish, QWERTY, AZERTY, this guy's international.
Yeah.
Even his keyboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that was difficult.
Yeah.
And even that, we solved it with a Google search.
Yeah.
And what the heck?
Now share with us, one of the first times, long time ago, I have told you that you can assist others to teach.
Yeah. I didn't really believe it. I was nah, no way.
No, he was not only completely opposed to it, he never thought it was possible for him to teach someone else. And this is not only AJ.
A lot of people.
A lot of people, they're able to start teaching the other person right away because of the learning method. And we believe this is the key to unlocking the next education, is learning these techniques. We believe the most achieved students of tomorrow are the ones that have this skill. And the people who simply will not be able to keep up with the new economy are people who lack this skill. We really feel strongly that this is the most vital skill to have in the 21st century, literally. The ability to go and learn the information for yourself each and every time the technology moves.
I know someone who is, his name is Adnan Attiwi.
Yes, he works at the Newark Lab.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, I know Adnan.
I was a member of Tumkin Initiative, if you know Tumkin Initiative.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
I was the leader of GPA Jabir bin Hayyan. School Jabir bin Hayyan.
Yeah.
Secondary
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar. Yeah, in San Francisco, I was watching a video about Moroccan startups, and I saw Adnan in the ring. It was like a ring thing, and there was like many startups, and it's like they're coming to the ring to compete.
Yeah.
And he was on a mic, and I saw him from San Francisco. And when I got here, I went to visit Fatima Zahra at the Newark Lab.
Oh.
Yeah. I also find out about her back in SF, just through the internet. And then when I went to her office, then I met Adnan there. He told me, oh, I work here. I said, oh, it's me. I met him at Escayo as well. I went to an event at Escayo.
No.
Yeah, he was there. I think he's a grad from there, right? Yeah, he's a grad from there.
No, it's from NCG. NCG.
Yeah. Well, it was an Escayo event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a beautiful word. They say that learn to learn. So
exactly.
So this is the point.
Learn to learn. Yeah, that's the point, man.
Yeah.
It's not a particular subject, or it's your ability to keep learning. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I tell you, for yourself, just
you free yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're not shackled to institution, people. Like you can literally, and this is the truth, you can 100% learn coding, programming. You can become a software engineer 100% on your own on the internet. It is possible. You can literally do it. But the way we were taught goes against that. It's counterintuitive to self-learn. You always are looking for someone to help you, you know?
And like what I tell you is that now we don't talk about normal marketing. We talk about a digital marketing.
Exactly.
I will pass it for a growth hacking.
Yes.
It's a collaboration between the normal marketing, the digital marketing, also the development. So
yeah.
To be a marketer now, you should be a developer and also a marketer.
Of course. Yeah. It doesn't matter what field, what industry you're in. Technology is disrupting it, and whatever industry you're in, the people who are winning are those who have your background plus technology.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you can't get away from that. You can't get away from that.
And you have the leadership of your project, of your startup. When you are a developer and also a marketer, you should market your product and also create your product.
No, exactly. You are exactly.
Create your product and also market your product. So.
Yeah. You gotta be exactly. If you're coding, you're taking charge of the direction of your startup, and that is the only way to take charge of the direction of your startup is to actually code yourself.
Yeah.
You know, all the great ones have done it. Larry at Google coded himself. Zuckerberg coded himself. Gates coded himself. I was gonna say Jobs, but of course not. Unless you are Steve Jobs, okay, you need to code. Okay, if you are Steve Jobs, you don't need to code.
Oh.
But if you are not Steve Jobs, which everybody else that's not Steve Jobs is not Steve Jobs, code.
Steve Jobs was a
Boolean logic.
Huh?
Boolean logic.
Boolean logic, exactly.
It was in a different time, so Steve Jobs was in a different time.
No. It's not no. We need to point that out. It's not that he was in a different time. No, his personality is so magnetic.
Yeah.
That he can convince very talented people to follow him. That was his power.
Yeah.
Is that he excites very talented people, and they're willing to get involved with him even though they are not getting paid. That was his magic.
Yeah.
Now, exactly. So unless you have like an insanely charismatic personality that just electrifies people and gets them involved with you. If you don't have that, you need to code your own prototype. And that's the only way to grow. It's the only way to get investors. It's the only way to convince others to get involved. You have to be at the helm coding, you know?
So come on guys to codeMghrib. I want to thank you very much for this opportunity.
No, I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
I totally appreciate it, man. We love sharing code with people, man.
Yeah.
It's sharing code is really sharing opportunity. And this is like what's really, really missing here. Like, it's a culture of people actually coding and building things and really believing that that is the most effective, the realist way to actually get to market is to code. And that's what the value is built on.
Yeah.
Like literally, the value is built on people sitting down, coding together, trying to come up with ideas. And it's a basic concept, but it's a concept that's not here yet, and we're really working very hard to make that happen. Okay? Thank you so much for today, and then we'll catch up some other time. All right? All right, man. See you guys.